Hello everybody and welcome back to Heartsofiron 4, this is Black Prince Gaming, and you know what, I thought I'd given up on this Chile game. I have not given up on this Chile game, we're going to go back into it. It's 1946, I played a little bit extra to see if it was possible to beat Panama, and it was. I did manage to finally take Panama. I also grabbed a couple like Costa Rica, El Salvador and Honduras while I was up there. But yes, Panama did fall. Essentially they kept re-entering the war. I think I fought the war about 7 times against Panama, so hence why it's now a lot later in the game. But yeah, I drew a defensive line, and then I pushed forward, held on their border for ages while they ran troop after troop into me, and eventually the wars all merged together, which meant that, yeah, I could conquer them. I could then set up this this kingdom up here. We still need to obviously get the Brazilian kingdom, but you need Brazil not to exist. I need to re-puppet this kingdom here. Hopefully that doesn't screw over everything. If it does, then yeah, ultimately I'll kick off because this Chile's bug. And then we've got this kingdom up here once we can fight France, but we're not going to fight France yet because now we're going for Guatemala. Then we're on the gates of Mexico, who we're up against. They're part of Mexico in the Allies. Yeah, Mexico in the Allies. Whereas America left to join the mutual assistance bloc, so hopefully we'll have an easier time fighting America because the allies, the sort of super allies that there are, there we go, that's worked now. So you got the super allies here who are holding in Canada, holding in Mexico, going up against the communist states of America who are against pretty much the whole world as well. So hopefully we can sweep through them, gain land, and obviously push back. But yeah, anyway, we'll continue this declaration and we will get ready to charge in against Guatemala. How long do we have? There we go, justification complete. Time to send everything. And hold on, I've done the thing. Call all. There we go, everyone is in. And hopefully, there we go, we are just crushing nicely through the Guatemalan forces. Perfect. Okie dokie. Okay, all of you onto this new front line. And you are just going to be tasked with pushing as deep into this land as you possibly can. So, yep, railroad over and off you go. Hopefully the land will be a little bit undefended for the moment, just because obviously the Allies should be a little bit caught up trying to defend against the Americans over by Durango. But yes, in we go. There's the peace deal for Guatemala, sure thing. Take all. And take all screening ships too. Perfect, confirm and exit, and there we go, Guatemala is ours. Oh, the ITSA people. Yeah, why not? Liberating a new nation, always happy to do that. Although maybe we were slightly premature about that. But that should be fine. We've got men still heading up into Mexico, which is great. Because yeah, we need to get in there, obviously, and form the Aztec Empire, who will be the next empire, really, that we look to. Oh, does it give me any more to do? Oh, we can race for the bomb, I guess. I don't know why I'd do that, but, you know, we will indeed race for the bomb. Come on, there we go, crush them out. Crush them out of Cancun. There we go, Cancun has fallen. So now we can get the Maya as well, which is great. Although maybe I am getting these guys too early because we should probably just focus down rushing through, but hey, we're going to work on it, that's fine. Everyone rush over there. Planning speed as well. Yeah, maybe don't attack for a second, get over there, get your planning speed up. And then in we go. Okay, make sure you're coming up here as well. We need to be sweeping right round. We need to be taking everything off them. I mean, it looks like we are going to just meet the Americans in the middle here. yeah, so. But yeah, and then we've got all of these 72 units as port garrison who we might start to divvy up into armies as needed as we start to conquer the rest of America, just because I'm sure we will probably need more forces on the field as well for that. There we go, they've capitulated to the Americans, so now we just keep rushing. So keep going all the way up to wherever you can. Hopefully, I mean, you know what? Why not? Why not? If you can make it up the coast that far, you're going to make up the coast that far. Yeah, you follow the railroad. But yeah, ultimately heading towards San Diego, at least. And yeah, hopefully then our men will continue to sweep in and clean up that land. Guess we could do a guy with winter attrition, because winter attrition will eventually come into play here. And then yeah, if you guys all make sure you're railroading up so we can get that new reinforcements in. And yeah, hopefully it should just be a matter of continuing our nice, lovely sweep through the Americas. Oh, I mean, look, we got to take a little bit of control here, because if we could sweep up this, that would be very, very, very nice. Okay, try and pin them there, please. Why aren't you getting pinned? Come on. Okay, go there, go there, go there. Oh my god, why are they just getting crushed out of every tile? Okay, I don't actually think we'll be able to take them there, but I mean, look at this sweep we've made into them here. This is absolutely huge. Time to now extend it, obviously, as far as we can. Hopefully enough to capitulate America, especially as our new reinforcements start to make their way into the battle. Yeah, sure. Why don't you be a winter expert? Seems a little bit wrong in the current situation we're in, but hey, you might come useful come winter. And yeah, once again, we will draw another front line down there just to make sure that we got people still moving out the way we need them moving. Okay, and as you can see now, we have cut deep into the Americas. So obviously things are going very well for us. We're just smashing our way in, smashing our way through. We've re-liberated the Inca as well, so they're back on the map as well. So that's quite nice. And then obviously we'll work on Brazil. We'll take this bit back from the Maya, and we will work on this little northern one. I can't remember exactly the name. But yeah, obviously we will continue to spread the empires that we can in North America. But yeah, as you can see, our units are just absolutely insane, carving our way through the American forces here. And yeah, we're just going to plan on absolutely destroying them. Oh, anything new for this guy? Yeah. There we go, improv expert, so they're just going to move a little bit faster now. We've also got a little bit of air support up and over us. It's not masses, but hopefully it does a little bit of work, as well as our anti-air then as well, helping shoot down anything that seems to be in the skies flying around. But yeah, just keep snaking now, for supply, for support. How far are America to capitulating in this war? All the Soviets have almost gone, although Italian North Africa is still technically a major in their faction. Okay, Communist States of America still obviously have a long way to go, because a lot of their victory points are out on this beautiful east coast over here. So that is where we need to sort of spearhead our offensive, although we're doing a very good job at sweeping up the west coast. Okay, here we go, we've made it to the east coast. Now we snake all our way up. Let's go, all these major victory points up there. If you just snake your way towards them, and hopefully infantry will follow them around. Come on. Okay, Richmond, Pittsburgh. Oh, I'm just clicking a little bit short of each of these, but yeah. Let's have a little central push for Chicago, maybe. Yeah, just going for all the major cities here. This is great. Okay, research-wise, got a lot of research to keep doing. Let's continue to get logistics companies up and running. That sounds good to me. then why don't we work on the last artillery upgrade here, and also just increasing our anti-airs capabilities, because that's obviously going to help us out as well. We obviously were behind in tech, but now we've reached 1946. We are obviously starting to catch up, because yeah, there's no new tech to discover because of the limits of the game, and we are just going to work on obviously now completely carving out the US and all of the states to ours. Okay, come on, make that nice encirclement there. Perfect. There we go. Clean up those divisions. And then why don't you make your way on nicely down to Miami and then sweep back up the other side. Perfect. And that is the Florida Peninsula taken as well. So we are just starting to increase our stranglehold hopefully over the Caribbean, which is where we will look to next for yeah, it's where we'll look to next for obviously our next operations. I believe we do need some of the Caribbean. I'm not 100% sure, but I imagine we probably will need some of the islands. But yeah, that is a lot of the US major cities obviously taken and stopped there. I mean, yeah, the West Coast just does not exist anymore. We've taken everything there. We are taking Seattle even. So yeah, just hoping now that this will be the end of them. Let's maybe start work on some armoured trains too, just because that's going to help us with supply issues, which I think we're starting to experience just with how stretched out our forces are now. But yeah, I mean, come on, surely. Problem is we are going to have to fight for a peace deal in this, I think, I've realised, because these states need to not exist. So for Canada, for example, and for Brazil, they need to not exist. Now they were in the Allies, so we have to actually defeat the Allies this late in the game. And look at that mega Germany. If the Soviets are about to capitulate as well, I mean, I don't hold out much hope for us in winning this. But hey, we can have a lot of fun. I can set out to what I meant to do, and then obviously we'll just have to come back and do it again at a later time. For the actual achievement, but ultimately it's just been a fun game, so I wanted to just keep fighting and see how far my forces could actually go this late in the game. Okay, the game is getting very, very late now. We are heading into 1947. So let's see obviously what our guys can do in defending here. We are just trying to crash out a few American forces. Yeah, if we can just crush them out. I don't know how they technically counter supply. I guess you could technically say they could survive on little boats across the river. Although there we go, it looks like the supply was just faltering there. So now we crush in, hopefully, and kill off these encircled forces. Lovely stuff. Okay, and now, yeah, we are on the gates of Washington. We have been for a little while now. We just need in. That's the thing, we just need to get into Washington. And hopefully that might be enough to just, well, I don't know, actually we're a long way off them capitulating, but hopefully it's going to provide enough support for something to happen. Maybe even if it just shifts around the supply a bit too much. We just need America absolutely gone from this war. But yeah, so maybe we stop our offensive for a moment, we build up and we get ourselves ready for a sort of second push. And yeah, speaking of, let's redraw that front line now. So we should hopefully be nice and very final. Perfect. Okay, our men are just going to wait there, rest up, and get ready for the next counter-offensive. Maybe actually we should be giving stuff to like the Maya to sort of help them hold this land, is kind of what I'm thinking. Because maybe this is just costing us a lot to hold on to. And ultimately we can't do anything until we've taken down Mexico either, so what happens if I give away all that land to the Maya? Hopefully it will just, yeah, it gets us back some manpower, which is exactly what we need. We need manpower running back into the pool. We're at half the manpower we need. Okay, we also have ourselves mobilising because we've gone up to all that was served. So yeah, hopefully we'll be up to that soon and having some manpower flying back in. But yeah, obviously we just hold so much American land at the moment in time that it's making it very difficult to win. Okay, we caught the AI, they've messed up. We are just going to charge now because they left Washington open. Where's the new capital? New York. So yeah, you lads, I want you just completely charging for that as soon as you can. Just start rushing. I don't know if they've pulled back to a better defensive position, maybe behind some river lines or something like that, but realistically I don't care. We're just going to keep charging now and hope that we can take some of these important territories, maybe even capitulate the Americans, because that would just be perfect. That would be so nice if we can get capitulate. Oh, they are so close. Washington was obviously quite a major, well, it's obviously very major to take off of the Americans, that's their capital, but I just mean in terms of actually pushing out for more stuff as well. Look at this, come on, this has cost us so many men to take. If we can take them as well, we might be able to do the reorganized state of America. Okay, we cannot take New York just yet, but what we can do is we can cut it off and maybe try for Boston. But it does look like they sort of have port garrisons almost defending them, because these are all coastal cities. So that is obviously going to mess with us and our ability to smash our way through them. Okay, let's completely encircle Philadelphia as well now, so then they should hopefully start to feel the effect of being encircled. Okay, come on, cut off all railway connections now. I think they've literally just moved to defend the main cities. Okay, come on. Can you push in against there we go, America has capitulated. This is amazing. I swear to God, Britain is maybe the most annoying thing to deal with in a peace deal, because look at what they've done. They have, well, let me just quickly sort out my front lines and let's get our guys pushing in to where we can. But if you look what they've done here, they have left this piece because they fought me for it, didn't want it. So you've got the Communist States of America still there, who I'm going to justify against. And then we have this little United States as well, who I'm going to justify against and take down. Because they hopefully should not have anything. But yes, there we go, we'll put a little front line there. And we'll work our way now on crushing through the Canadians and hopefully kicking them out. Okay, let's take 30 of you, and you're going to work your way down there, and you're going to be the guys who are going to take out the US for the second time. Well, one of the US's for the second time, and then you will obviously head over to hopefully take out the second US. And once both of those are dealt with, we should hopefully, if we get the peace deal, have the decision to reform a reorganized United States, which is obviously what we want. And of course they are guaranteed by the British, so that means they're going to be in the Allies, which means that we're not going to be able to get an end to this war. Great. Why do they have so many troops? How many troops do they have? Ah, okay game, yeah, just give them 150 troops basically in this one small area, because that seems like it's going to be very fair if you do that. My god, this game is so broken and so unfair sometimes. Like, how am I meant to compete with that many troops coming to fight me? How do they even have the equipment to field that many troops when they literally own Indiana, Ohio, Michigan and Kentucky? Yeah, they still have the same amount of troops out as you would if it was the entire US you were fighting. Yeah, this is definitely one of those occasions where people get annoyed at the game because it clearly is cheating. And yeah, look at them, they're just carving their whole way round. Yeah, no, I think I'm just going to have to call it here. I don't actually think there is anything else that we can do in this campaign. Because, yeah, the AI has just messed with us one too many times. It was so promising for a moment. But yeah, having a US respawn after you beat them with, yeah, about 150 troops just stuck basically coming out of Michigan mainly. As well as having the UK having now guaranteed them because they're their new ally, even though I single-handedly wiped the US, so I don't get why they had any war score to beat me for the entirety of the US. Japan expanded massively, we managed to get Hawaii as a state and a puppet, but yeah, we're going to have to fight all the way through this mega allied forces, which is, yeah, this mega US, UK, Germany, who's about to beat the Soviets. Yeah, no, I think it's safe to say that this would just go on and on and on as a stalemate till the end of time. So yeah, I'm going to have to leave this video here. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if you want me to come back to this at any point. I will try my best to try and do the achievement a different way. I'll probably need to look at some sort of guide, because I imagine the way to do it is getting in some early wars, because by the point that the US joins the Allies, unless you're massively helping Germany beat them, or Germany's massively doing well, I think it's going to have to be a historical game that you beat it on, because, I don't know, non-historical, the unpredictability of it, the fact that my allies can't even push out a two-tiled invasion when they have such huge amounts of forces on there, yeah. And the fact none of my allies have actually come up to help with this whole thing against the US, that's quite interesting, like they're just stuck down there on two tiles. But yeah, look at the size of the allied forces here, there's no chance, but yeah. So please leave a like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you want to see next on the channel, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.